Okay, the beef heart, or the cat heart, the main thing to see here is the pulmonary trunk, or pulmonary artery. And the arch here, that is the aorta, comes up and goes around, goes down, forms the descending aorta, which we'll come back to. Branches off of the arch of the aorta would be the brachiocephalic and the left subclavian. Oh man, which the left subclavian on this cat is not that good. All right, so if we come back up here, then let's come back up to the brachiocephalic. It comes up, and there is a left common carotid, a right common carotid, and a right subclavian. Now, the trick is, on the subclavian, we like to see branching off of there the internal mammary. The internal mammary is broken on this cat on that side, but here it is on the left side. There's the internal mammary. It's still not the best, but it comes up like so. Well, it's a little bitty thing. But the internal mammary is broken here. But we do see on this cat the vertebral. There is down in there a second one, which is the costocervical, and the third one is the thyrocervical, VCT. Sometimes they're a little bit better injected, but we just have to deal with what we've got. Now, the axillary, after the thyrocervical comes off, it's the axillary on out, and it's like a highway changing names. The significant one going down is the subscapular. Then coming on out in the toward the arm is the brachial. It's brachial all the way down until it goes through a hole in the bone called the supracondylar foramen. Then the artery becomes known down in here as the radial. I don't ask anything down here but the radial. Now let's retract. Let's go back up and follow the left common carotid. The left common carotid comes up, and off of the left common carotid there is the superior thyroid. Again, it is a small artery, but it delivers a lot of blood to the thyroid gland per minute. All right, this left common carotid comes up, and there is as B.L. Allen indicates, like a curve in the road. The curve is external carotid. The one going straight up this way, and again, sometimes we'll see a better injected one, coming up this way is lingual. Okay? Now, so the main thing that we emphasize as a branch off of the external carotid, the curve in the road, is the external maxillary, a small artery which does have several branches. The only thing I really emphasize on that, because you can kind of see it in some cases, you can get a forking around the jawbone. If you see a good forking, a fork going around the jawbone, which is not all that great here, that forking around the jawbone, those would be labials. And it just try to hang on. I thought it was a little better. There's a fork maybe up there. It's not the best, but that's what we look for up there, okay? And I'll just have to try to find you a good fork around the mandible for labials. And so that basically is what we ask. At one point down here, the extension of that external carotid, the extension right there was the posterior auricular. And so, again, I many times don't ask the bigger one down there. So that covers up here on the cat pretty well. Now, on your cat, let me see, you might have to cut it off.